Hi, this is Ajay Jangid in this video and you are watching Jogi And You. In this video, we will find the square root of 3 by long division method. This method is very easy to understand but only if someone teaches you this method in such a easy way. But once you understand it, you will never forget it. So let's see how to do it. Firstly, let's make some blank space here for the question. The question is on the left side and put the number on the right side of which we are going to find the square root. And to find the square root, we have to draw some lines here like this. You have to maintain these kind of lines in long division method, like you have to keep a blank space of a digit below the 3 here, and on the left side make 2 spaces here as I did, and this is mandatory. And maintain this format in every step and every portion. Don't worry, I will tell you later why I did this, but now draw it as I did. By the way guys, I have a great opportunity from the Unacademy for you, which is Unacademy Ascend. It's a championship in which the students from class 6 to 12 can participate totally free. Actually, it's an online test and will be held on January 10th. And the winner prize is scholarship of worth 5 lakh rupees. Any student can participate in this championship because it's free. It's totally free. It includes the whole NCERT course of Science and Maths. It will help you to prepare for your annual exam, so give it a try. But the question is, how to enroll in the Unacademy Ascend? Download the Unacademy app from the Play Store or App Store, or you can visit the website. If you are a new user, then register on Unacademy, or you can log in to the Unacademy app or website and select your goal and go to the free classes and test series tab and prepare for your test. All the best for your test. So let's get back to the question. Now, what if the number written here were not single digit number, or might be a double digit number, or might be a multi-digit number? And for that, make the pair of two digit number from the unit side here. But we have a single number here, so how will we solve it? So for that, I put a 0 here before the number to make the pair. But yes, put it before 3 because 3 and 03 is same. I only added 0 to make the pair. Like if the number was 343, so we would make the pair of 43 and 03 from this side. The first pair and the second pair. Anyway, let's get back to the question. And the process to solve the division method, if we do the square of any number like 3, so 3 multiply 3 is equals to 9 means 3 square is equals to 9. And reverse process will also the same. I mean you have to choose a number and square that number and minus the square from the given number, as 3 is given in this question. Seems lengthy? Let's see. So choose a number here. So if we put that number in the both boxes on the left side, the square of that number should be is equals to 3 or less than 3. I mean the square shouldn't be more than 3. Like if we use 2, so the square of 2 is 4 and the 4 is more than 3. So we can't use 2. So we will choose 1. So 1 multiply 1 is equals to 1. So the multiply of these number will goes in the right side in minus because we will minus it from 3 as I told you before. And write the sum of these number below on the left side. And the number we chosen will be go to the quotient here and will be the part of our answer. So 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. This is the main process of this question, so look clearly. The multiply will be on the right side to minus it from 3 and the sum of these will be on the left side. This space will remain empty until the next step. You have to maintain it in every step. If you see on the left side, the space I told you to maintain will be used for the next step. Like if you put any number here as 1 here and 1 below, so this number will become 21 and 21 multiplied by 1. Or if I put 2 here and below, so it will be 22 multiplied by 2. You can put any number according to our next step. But in division, we divide the single portion and carry the number up to down after this 2. But there's nothing to carry below. So what will we do is, we will put all the zeros with decimals after 3. So the zeros after decimal means nothing, but it will help us to make the pairs and calculate the square in several steps after decimal. And you know the rule of decimal, if we put decimal here, we also have to put it in the quotient and carry the pair of 2 zeros below and it becomes 200. So which number we should put here, so the multiply of that number comes same as 200 or less than 200. Like if we put 3 here, so 23 multiplied by 3 or 4 means 24 multiplied by 4. You have to do hit and try, but I have already did it. So I will use 7. So 27 multiplied by 7 is equals to 189, which we have to minus from 200 as we did before. And the sum of these both number will be go to the left side down here by maintaining the blank space for the next step. And the number we used will go to the quotient. Now did you understand why I told you to maintain this space blank? I hope you get it now. So as we did in our last step, follow the same in the next step. So 200 minus 189 is equals to 11. So carry the next pair of zeros below and it becomes 1100. And on the left side we have 34. So if you understood the last step, if I put 3 here, the number will become 343. So 343 multiplied 3 is definitely below than 1100. So we will use 3 and 343 multiplied by 3 is equals to 1029. So the multiply is on the right side to minus it from 1100 and the sum of these two numbers will be in the left side below and the number we used will go to the quotient. So 1100 minus 1029 is equals to 71. Carry the next pair below and it becomes 7100. It's 346 on the left side, so it will become something as 3500. So let me tell a easy hit and trial trick to solve big digit square roots in this method. I mean, you can't try all the 1 to 9 numbers and multiply with each to get the answer. It will take you years and years, I mean a lot of time, but don't worry, I'm here to save your time. So assume this 346 something as 3500, because if you put any number here from 1 to 9, it will become near to 3500. And assume this 7100 as 7000, then the double of 3500 is 7000, which is smaller than 7100. But if I choose 3 here, it will be definitely way more than 7100. So I am choosing 2. So the multiply is on the right side and the sum of both this number will be below here. And the number we used will go to the quotient. So 7100 minus 6924 is equals to 176. Same for the next step. Carry the pair down. It will become 17,600. And the sum is 3,464. But if you understand the average step, then you can see that the number we have on the right is 17,600 and on the left side is 3,464. And I put any number here, even the 1, then it becomes near about 34,000 to 35,000, which is way more than 17,600. But we want a number is equals to or less than 17,600. So what to do now? This step is very confusing for many of students, even for the teachers also. They also get confused what should they put here. But without any confusion, let's take a 0 and multiply this number with 0. 34,640 multiplied by 0 is equals to all the zeros. Sum on the left side below and 0 to the quotient. So 17,600 minus all the zeros is equals to 17,600, this same. And for the next step, carry the next pair of 2 zeros below, it becomes 17,60,000. Put any number here, as I am picking 5. So the multiply is on the right side below and the sum to the left side. And the number we chosen will go to the quotient. You can do it till infinite. The left side will become more big, same as the right side. Depends upon how much digits of value you want after decimal. There is no limit for it. So let's represent the quotient as answer like this, which is root 3 is equals to 1.73205 ... till infinite. So friends, I hope you understand that how to calculate the value of root 3 with decimals. If you have any query or question of whom you want me to answer, then comment it below in the comment section. And if you want more videos like this, then subscribe to our YouTube channel, press the bell icon and like the video and share this video with your friends. So friends, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.